a street thug. But when an MP calls another a circumcised pimp Prime Minister and wanting him to die a kutte ki maut, an Atangwadi mullah or a terrorist Muslim, most speakers in the discussion in Parliament were hailing the Modi government. It's time to reveal the truth. The views expressed in this blog are hosted on my own website, are strictly personal and do not reflect the views of any organization. Hello and welcome friends once again to Straight Bat, my weekly video blog where, as the title suggests, I comment with a straight bat. Namaskar. Today I want to speak to you on what I believe is one of our Parliament's darkest moments. Last Thursday, BJP South Delhi MP Ramesh Bidhuri on the floor of the Lok Sabha used the most abusive, spiteful, communal slurs against his fellow MP Danish of the Bahujan Samaj Party. Now, acrimonious debates are part of Parliament, but when an MP calls another a circumcised pimp, an Atangwadi mullah or a terrorist Muslim, then you have to ask yourself, is Bidhuri really a member of this country's august house or simply a street thug resorting to the kind of hateful language that frankly is a criminally prosecutable offence? But that's not the end of it. Instead of the Parliament rising as one in defence of Danish, what we have seen is nothing but the worst form of silence, then denial, and now the usual whataboutery. Amidst the noise and the lies, it's time to reveal the truth. Let me therefore first give you the chronology of what really happened. Last Thursday, the debate in Parliament was on Chandrayaan and what India's moon moment meant for Indian science, the country, and of course, the Modi government. Not surprisingly, most speakers in the discussion in Parliament were hailing the Modi government. Danish spoke around 6 p.m. While he too praised the Chandrayaan initiative, he did hark back to Jawaharlal Nehru and Maulana Azad and their contribution in building the early IITs and pushing for a scientific temper. He also questioned whether some of those in key positions today with their public statements were truly supportive of scientific research. Nothing in his speech could be remotely interpreted as slanderous in any manner. It was closer to 10 p.m. that Ramesh Bidhuri then took the floor as one of the last speakers. During his speech, while hailing Prime Minister Modi, he questioned the manner in which there were critics of the Prime Minister who were praying for his death and wanting him to die a kutte ki maut. At this point, Danish objected and began interrupting Bidhuri's speech, accusing him of using unfair, harsh words at the opposition. Bidhuri lost his temper while being repeatedly interrupted and launched into the most vicious communal slurs against Danish. That night itself, Ali claims he went to see the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla to object to the language used against him. The Speaker wasn't present, but the protest was registered. In the Lok Sabha, senior BJP leader Rajnath Singh then got up and said if any words indeed that had been claimed had indeed been used, he would apologize for the same. Next morning, as the video went viral, Danish released a copy of the letter he had written to the Lok Sabha Speaker demanding action against Bidhuri while recounting what had been said against him in Parliament. He also then went and spoke on TV, including on my show, saying how he hadn't been able to sleep all night and how hurt and angry he was. As the story escalated, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi went to see Danish in a show of solidarity. A few other opposition MPs also voiced their support. That evening, it was reported that the BJP had issued a show cause notice to Ramesh Bidhuri. The Speaker's office did not issue any official statement, but sources claimed that the Speaker was unhappy with the language used, has expressed his anguish, had expunged these words and issued quote unquote a warning. Bidhuri refused to speak to the media or give a single word of an apology. The BJP also did not send its usual voluble spokespersons to respond on primetime TV debates either. Instead, on Saturday, nearly 48 hours after the original incident, the BJP MP Nishikant Dubey writes a letter to the Speaker and goes on social media to claim that it was Danish Ali, in fact, who had provoked Bidhuri and had insulted the Prime Minister by reportedly calling him a niche and demanded an inquiry. Now please note, for 48 hours no one had said anything about any provocation. Now suddenly a BJP MP claims the word niche was used against Prime Minister Modi. When I went back and saw the Parliament recording, there was no evidence, and there is still no evidence on tape of Danish Ali using any such words. So here are my questions, and listen carefully to each of them. To Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, you, sir, are the custodian of the House. In the last 4 years, you have suspended many opposition MPs, once even suspending 7 of them at one go for entering the well of the House with placards. You have even suspended the leader of the House, Adani Ranjan Chaudhary, in August this year based on a complaint from the Parliamentary Affairs Minister that he was interrupting the Treasury benches. Minor offences led to instant suspension. But, sir, no action today against an MP's hateful communal slurs? During the budget session, when Treasury bench MPs were also interrupting the House, you did not suspend them. When Rahul Gandhi raised the Adani issue, why were his words expunged? Is Adani an unparliamentary word? Why are the mics of opposition MPs switched off? Why are the cameras rarely showing their protests? Are you aware, sir, that you are supposed to be a neutral constitutional office? Or are you there to act only as the government's voice in the hope of earning brownie points and rising within your party? My second question is to BJP President JP Nadda. You, sir, are known to be a decent, honorable politician. Should you not have acted against your own MP beyond just a token show cause notice? You have now given Mr. Bidhuri, in fact, further election responsibility for the Tong election in Rajasthan. What is the message you are sending out? Will you be giving Mr. Bidhuri a ticket again next year? Are you giving him Tong's responsibility because he's a Gujjar and there's a sizable Gujjar population there? Is winnability all that matters to you, sir? To Nishikant Dubey, sir, you claim that Danish Ali used the word niche first in Lok Sabha. Could you please provide any recorded evidence to back your claim? I have seen the Parliament proceeding tapes and haven't found the word anymore. Or are you simply bluffing, sir, to try and change the narrative? The fourth question, to Harshvardhan ji and Ravi Shankar Prasad ji, senior respected MPs, former ministers. Why were you laughing while these comments were being made, sir, by Mr. Bidhuri in Parliament? I have seen your responses on Twitter, but they don't really offer an adequate explanation. Wouldn't a simple apology have been better? My fifth question is to Ramesh Bidhuri. Are these the words that you would ever use, Mr. Bidhuri, in front of your family, friends and constituents? Do you believe that you can get away by using these words and normalizing hate speech of the worst order? Or have you been given the license, Bidhuri ji, to use these words by someone? Why are you so reluctant to apologize? Will it make you a lesser person? The sixth question is to Mayawati ji. You are the BSP Supremo. Why haven't you spoken out more strongly in defense of your own MP? Why are you so silent? Are you scared of someone or something that you won't speak up even when your own MP is a victim of a communal hate speech? My seventh question is to Prime Minister Modi himself. You, sir, are leader of the BJP in the Lok Sabha, leader of the House. When you moved into a new parliament building, you made a very fine statesman-like speech on the need for debate and dialogue, on the need to work in a bipartisan spirit and uphold Parliament's great traditions. Please tell me, Modi ji, did Mr. Bidhuri uphold those fine traditions in your opinion? And if he didn't, why are you so silent? Why was Rajnath Singh made to front up when, as leader of the Lok Sabha, one would have hoped you would draw the line and demand an apology from your own MP? Shouldn't you, sir, walk the talk as India's Neta number one? My eighth question is to all our MPs across party lines. Do you believe that parliamentary privilege puts any of you above scrutiny? Should you not all be minding your language in Parliament and outside? My ninth question is to Danish Ali himself. You said, sir, you couldn't sleep that night. I want to ask you, have you been able to sleep since? You are a victim here and all my sympathies are with you. Do you know, sir, that majority of right-thinking Indians are with you? The trolls on social media who attack you do not represent India. Yes, hate is in the air, but sir, this too shall pass. I have known you, Danish Bhai, for years, and I know you are a proud Indian citizen. Will you accept, therefore, my apology on behalf of millions of Indians who are sick and tired of hateful communal speeches? My ninth question is to my fellow citizens. Do you realize that our collective silence has normalized this abusive language? Do you realize that if you don't speak up when someone in your neighborhood uses hateful language against any community and you stay silent, your silence will be seen as condonation and confers impunity on the likes of Ramesh Bidhuri? Speak up, India, before it is too late. Enough is enough. Think about it. That was the Straight Bat. Do of course subscribe to my YouTube channel for many more such videos. For now, stay well, stay safe. Jai Hind, Namaskar, Happy Gandhi Jayanti.